But if I told you there's a place where people regularly live past 100, where dementia rates are a fraction of Western countries, and where 90-year-olds have the energy of people decades younger, this isn't science fiction. It's everyday life in Okinawa, Japan. Today, we're breaking down 7 specific habits you can start today. And the best part, none of them require expensive supplements or extreme diets. Okinawa, Japan is one of only 5 blue zones in the world, regions where people live measurably longer, healthier lives. While the global average life expectancy hovers around 73 years, Okinawans routinely reach their 90s, and beyond with over 68 centenarians per 100,000 people. That's nearly 3 times the rate of the United States. But here's what's fascinating. Genetics only account for about 20–30% of longevity. The remaining 70–80%, that comes down to lifestyle and daily habits. Arahachibu is a Confucian-inspired phrase that means eat until you're 80% full. Before every meal, Okinawans recite this principle as a reminder to stop eating before complete satiation. It's not a diet, it's a mindful eating philosophy. Meals are served on smaller plates, eating happens slowly with chopsticks, and there's a natural 15–20 minute gap between when you start eating. Research shows this creates natural caloric restriction. Okinawans consume roughly 1,800 calories daily compared to the Western average of 2,203. Studies show it reduces oxidative stress, lowers inflammation markers, and may activate longevity genes called sirtuins. This single habit helps maintain healthy body composition throughout life. The average BMI in Okinawa is 18–22, well within optimal range. Use smaller 9-inch plates. Put your fork down between bites. Rate your fullness on a scale of 1–10 and stop at 8. After 2 weeks, this becomes intuitive. Okinawans don't exercise in the Western gym sense. They move naturally throughout the day. Traditional villages have minimal cars, so residents walk everywhere, to markets, to visit neighbors, through gardens. The average Okinawan elder walks 4–6 miles daily, broken into small, frequent movement sessions rather than one intense workout. This connects to the Japanese concept of seikatsu undo, lifestyle movement. Movement is woven into daily life, not compartmentalized. Research shows 25 minutes of walking daily can add up to 7 years to your life. Park farther away, take stairs, walk during phone calls. Aim for 7,100 steps accumulated throughout the day in natural ways. Okinawans drink an average of 3–5 cups of green tea daily, particularly sampancha, jasmine-infused green tea. But it's not just consumption, it's ritual. Tea is prepared mindfully, served to guests, and savored during breaks throughout the day. The tea ceremony represents harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility. Tea time becomes a built-in stress reduction moment. Green tea is loaded with EGCG, one of the most powerful antioxidants known. Studies show regular green tea consumption correlates with 20–30% reduction in disease risk. The L-theanine content promotes calm focus. Research from Tohoku University found green tea drinkers had up to 76% lower risk of dying during the 11-year study period. Replace 1 coffee with quality loose-leaf green tea. Brew at 160–180 degrees F. Make it a 5-minute ritual without distractions. Morning and mid-afternoon are ideal. Ikigai translates to reason for being, your purpose that makes you want to wake up each morning. In Okinawa, there's no word for retirement because people never stop contributing. 100-year-old might tend a garden, teach crafts, or participate in community. In Japanese culture, your value isn't determined by productivity alone. It's about contribution and connection. Elders are respected sources of wisdom. This differs from Western retirement, where identity often ends with career. Purpose doesn't end at 65. A 7-year study of 43,000 adults found those with strong ikigai had significantly lower rates of cardiovascular disease. Purpose provides cognitive reserve, a buffer against dementia. It reduces stress hormones, improves sleep quality, and gives structure to daily life. It doesn't have to be grand, mentoring one person, maintaining a garden, or mastering a craft. Dedicate time weekly to purpose beyond your job. A moe is a lifelong social circle formed in childhood that meets regularly for mutual support, financial, emotional, and social. These groups of 5–8 people commit to each other for life. They gather for tea, celebrations, and simply spending time together. The moe system originated as community insurance. Members would pool resources to help anyone facing hardship. A moe knows your struggles, celebrates your victories, and provides belonging that transcends individual nuclear families. Loneliness is now recognized as a mortality risk factor, equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes daily, according to research. Harvard study spanning 80+ years identified quality relationships as the single strongest predictor of life satisfaction and longevity. Form your own moe. Identify 4–6 friends. Schedule monthly gatherings. Create a group chat for check-ins. The key is consistency and commitment. Shirin-yoku means forest bathing, spending mindful time immersed in nature, particularly forests. It's not hiking for exercise. Slow, present sensory engagement with the natural world. You walk slowly, breathe deeply, touch trees, listen. This practice emerged from Shinto beliefs about nature's spirits. In Japan, forests are considered sacred healing spaces. Research from Chiba University shows just 15 minutes in a forest measurably reduces cortisol, lowers blood pressure, and decreases heart rate. These release phytoncides, organic compounds that, when inhaled, increase natural killer cells by up to 50%, and this effect lasts up to 30 days. Forest environments reduce mental fatigue and improve mood markers. Studies show improved sleep quality and reduced anxiety. Find your nearest wooded area, SID parks work. Spend 20-30 minutes weekly without phone. Touch bark, smell earth, listen. Morning or late afternoon is ideal. Traditional Japanese culture includes regular temperature variations, hot baths, and cold water practices. Controlled temperature stress activates beneficial responses. Cold triggers brown fat and improves metabolism. Therapy increases heat shock proteins that protect against cellular damage and may extend lifespan. End showers with 30-60 seconds of cold water. Take weekly hot baths or sauna sessions if accessible. Brief, tolerable stress, not extreme discomfort. Okinawan longevity isn't about one magic habit, it's the integration, walking to your moe meeting, drinking tea with purpose-driven friends. These habits layer together into a lifestyle. Which of these 7 habits will you try first? Let me know in the comments below. Share this with someone who might benefit. For more evidence-based health practices from around